Hey everyone, and welcome to the All Elite Zone podcast on YouTube and Twitch. We're here for AEW All Out predictions. Uh, as we mentioned last night, this is a possibility, and we're here. Um, so we're just gonna go down no Pacific order because I don't know. I'm gonna go with I already know what the main event's gonna be and all that, but yeah, it should be a very great event. It really improved last night.
Yeah, last night's show really was a home run and really was a good go home show. We haven't had one of those in maybe 2 or 3 pay-per-view cycles, so it was definitely really refreshing, and I cannot wait for Sunday.
Yeah. So they are bringing it's kind of the same concept. You know, the AEW does the buy-in, but they're kind of copying. They're adapting from ROH and doing AEW 0 Hour. I think they did that one time, All Out 2020.
Yeah, I think it was the first one. Was that the one where Hangman won the Battle Royale, or was that?
I think it was 2020 when it was John Moxley and MJF.
Oh yeah, gotcha. Okay, yeah.
And that was by far the worst AEW pay-per-view ever. Like everyone wants to say it was Double or Nothing 2022. No, it was All Out 2020. Yeah. But yeah, they're bringing back the 0 Hour with their pre-show. Right now, I guess we'll just go one by one. The first match is Eddie Kingston versus Tum. How?
Is it Ishii?
Yeah, Ishii. I don't know how to pronounce his first name.
Yeah.
And this is a rematch, I think, from New Japan. They had their first match against each
Yeah,
other.
I think it was New Japan Strong. I think they had a really brutal, physical match. So it's gonna be awesome to see it, at least on even though it's a buy-in, but to see it on an AEW pay-per-view. I wouldn't even mind if it's a great match. I wouldn't mind having a third match down the road.
Yeah, I think that would be good. This match should be a very good match. I didn't see their first match. I'll probably try to find it and watch it before the pay-per-view.
Yeah. You can watch. I know the highlights are on New Japan because I've seen the highlights, and it was a very stiff contest. So I bet tomorrow we're going to see a lot of pink and a lot of slaps.
But yeah, this match should be a very good match. Eddie Kingston, that's who I got winning. Eddie Kingston. He's been losing. Well, he's been winning, but not himself. Like he's been winning by groups, but he hasn't had a good singles win in quite some time. So
yeah, because it feels like his last few big matches, just besides ones from Blood and Guts and the Anarchy in the Arena, just losses, man. I think this is going to be a good turning point for him, and hopefully, like I said, I'm a huge Kingston fan, so hopefully they'll do something with him after this. I'm hoping they do something with Claudio, because I think that would be a great build-up for Full Gear.
Do you know who won the first matchup in New Japan?
I think it was Ishii, if I remember correctly.
If he won, then Eddie Kingston's winning it all out.
Or I think it was Ishii.
Or Ishii could do a full-on 2-match sweep. I don't think.
You never know.
Yeah, I never expected what happened last Wednesday to happen. Yeah, I got Eddie Kingston winning that match.
Same.
Yeah, he needs a win.
Yeah, but one of the biggest stars in the company, and it's crazy how much that guy has been gotten over. So
yeah. So the next match is Pac versus Kip Sabian for the AEW All Atlantic Championship.
Ooh, that one's hard.
This one should have been on the main show, but
yeah,
I don't know what they would have moved down with their card line. I don't know what they would have.
It just couldn't, dude. Like that's unfortunately
all the
one of them's got to take that, but at the same time, you're going to get a lot of views on YouTube with it, so that might lead into a good pay-per-view buy, hopefully.
I don't know who's going to go for.
Well, that's the thing. On paper, this card is just stacked. So there's a lot of things riding on this pay-per-view, and then with this match alone, having Kip Sabian come back, I don't know. I can't call it down the middle, because they've been building it, and I love like the little teases here and there to where it actually has been a pretty decent build up. I just because Pac has only had a few title defenses and he's done great with that. But with Kip coming back, like, do you have Kip lose? Do you have some shenanigans to save it, or do you just say, "Hey, have Kip win"?
I don't know. I don't know who's going to win and what's going to happen. I could honestly see a best of 3 series out of this, like a best of 7 out of this match.
To be honest with you, I think they're going to give it to Kip. Like, I feel like that my gut and my heart's telling me Kip.
That's what I think too.
Yeah,
because I don't think they bring him back in first match. He loses.
And I think with Pac, with him and Death Triangle, having him with the Lucha Bros, maybe have them go for the trios title because they've booked Pac pretty strong. Lucha Bros is kind of hit or miss, but I would say give it to Kip and then have something else for Pac.
Yeah, it's still hard to but that match should be the best match on the 0 hour buy-in. Like that should be the best.
Oh yeah.
Because the next match is a championship match, but I don't count it a championship match. Hook versus, well, I got it listed as Jeff Parker from 2.0. I don't know what is his. I don't know what he's going by now. Angelo
something. Yeah.
But Hook's gonna win that match. He's not. Really,
yeah, you gotta have Hook. I'm sorry, but Hook is not ready for a loss yet. That's another one of the wrestlers that, you know what? It's kind of a weird gimmick, and a lot of people don't get it, but it's great. I like it. It's very enjoyable. His whole millennial shtick, and then having someone who could take a loss to Hook. I think it's going to be a fun match, but I don't think it's going to be a 5-star banger. But no. Hook's got to win that one. There's no way Hook's going to lose.
Like when he loses, it's not going to be to someone like him. It's going to be to someone like Ricky Starks or like a bigger.
It's got to be like somebody who's like a world-class name for Hook to even lose. So
Hook's going to dominate that. Every match he's been in, he's dominated. Yeah. Besides the Ricky, well, there was a few matches where
he's had that's true. Pretty much every opponent, he's literally destroyed them. So
yeah, the main one was Serpentico. He destroyed him. But yeah, so now we're going to the main card. Again, I'm not going in order or anything, but the first match for the main show is the Casino Ladder match. The winner gets a future AEW, a future AEW World Title shot. As of right now, there's 7 people announced, but there will be a Joker, which will be the 8th member. Right now, it's Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, Andrade, Rouge, Phoenix, Pentagon, and Dante Martin. In this, I would have put Sammy in this. Like, he didn't even have to win just to see. Like, he always put so many memorable ladder match moments on.
Yeah, that was a surprise.
And like in AEW history, Sammy Guevara probably has a lot of the most memorable moments from Jeff. I mean, from Matt Hardy chasing him with the golf cart. Both Stadium Stampedes, both Battle of the Belt. I mean, both Blood and Guts. Yep. Ladder matches. Mm-hmm. His matches with Matt Hardy. He's put on a lot of memorable moments in AEW.
The kid's insane. Like him and Darby, like literally, like they need to start being careful on their moveset just a little bit. But every time they do something, I'm like, I have to like have my eyes fixed to the screen because something big's about to happen. But who knows? Maybe he'll be the Joker. But I don't know.
I think with Samoa Joe coming back, he's done with his series. He's medically cleared. I could see it possibly being Samoa Joe. I don't think it's going to be MJF. I don't see it being.
I think I don't know. I think it's going to be Joe or MJF. Like, I really think it's pointed more towards Samoa Joe, maybe Archer, but I think Joe is really the only one right now that has that momentum that would be just crowd pop craziness, chanting. I don't know. It's going to be fun to see who it is. Like,
it could be Adam Cole, but I don't think he's going to come back anytime.
I don't think he's 100% yet. I don't know.
It's either got to be Samoa Joe or MJF. I'm leaning more towards Samoa Joe, but Hey, you never know. But
I think, yeah,
I don't think MJF will be booked to come back. He's going to come back on his own way.
kind of do like almost like a loose cannon kind of thing where he just comes out of nowhere, no one
Yeah.
expects it, and just
And the person that he's going to beat up is CM Punk. That's who he's going to
yeah.
go for.
I,
That's who
I
he's
will.
going to
I
go
think,
for.
like I said, when we get to the whole Punk match later, we'll discuss it more. But I think whoever is going to win, I think it's going to be the Joker. Like I can't see. I love everybody in the match unless Claudio wins, but to be honest with you, if someone like Joe comes in it, or even if it's Big Cass, or
Yeah.
Morrissey, having someone like that, like on their first, show, I don't think they're going. I think it's got to be somebody big coming in, and whoever's going to win has got to be the Joker. Maybe Claudio, but I'm going with the Joker.
If the Joker's not winning, then Claudio would be the
Yeah,
person that would win. And he hasn't lost a match in AEW right now.
yeah.
He's 4-0.
So that's the thing.
That's something
So
to think about. So, but if
it
it's
could lead
Samoa
up to
Joe, I think he would win. And Joe versus CM Punk. Oh my God.
that would be because like one thing is Punk's like he even admitted like before he came back that Joe would probably be one of the only opponents that would have brought him back to WWE. So they could easily book it as Joe winning, or even Claudio, because you could have a good feud with Claudio and whoever wins the AEW championship. So yeah, it's gonna go either way.
Yeah. But yeah, I say Joker's not winning. Casanova winning. If the Joker's Samoa Joe, he's winning.
Yeah, I'll say Joker or Claudio.
It would be really shocking if Andrade won this, if he won, but I just don't see any of the others winning. I don't see Phoenix. I don't see Dante. I definitely don't see Roosh winning, and he's not even signed to the company.
Well, the only thing I would have with having Andrade win it would just to kind of keep him around, especially with the rumor with with Malachi Black today and a couple others.
I don't even know if that's real or
who knows. Like that's the hard part. Is lately, like I said, everything has just been so toxic. So I am staying off dirt sheets. And
then like the person who's reporting that has they've never reported anything until now. So how all of a sudden you got information through something?
Who knows in wrestling anymore?
But Fightful, they're a pretty, very, very, very reliable source, and they put something on their Patreon. I wish I had their Patreon so I could see they clarified everything. Yeah. So, but yeah, there goes that was the first match, the Casino Ladder match.
Yeah.
The next match I got is Christian Cage versus Jungle Boy. I feel like this match had a stipulation. Considering
is there a stipulation to it?
No, right now it's just a regular one-on-one match. I feel like there should be a stipulation because seeing how many times Jungle Boy's tried to attack Christian Cage and just to get him in a ring, this match has been. But this match has been in the works since Double or Nothing 2021. Yeah. Like that's how far they've been like long-term storytelling this story.
It has that big fight feel that with Kenny and Hangman had to it. So, like I said, they hinted at it, and like I said, now that it's finally coming up, to be honest with you, I think it's going to be probably maybe top 3 matches of the night. There's going to be some great spots in there. Christian's going to be a great heel. Jungle Boy's going to get over even more. So, I don't know, man. It's going to be a fun match. I think Jungle Boy's got it though.
I got Christian Cage in this one.
Really? Okay, I want to hear why.
See, he just turned heel. Well, not just, but this is like his first major match as a heel. And to keep him as he's Christian Cage, I feel like he could be someone to beat Wardlow or even potentially become AEW World Champion one day.
World Champion, I could see that one more run for him.
I could see TNT. He has that written all over him, especially when them going to Canada pretty soon, and like not even to have Cage win, Christian Cage, just to have the match in Canada, Wardlow versus Christian Cage. I feel like if they're gonna really progress a heel Christian Cage, that he needs to win this, and maybe have another match in Jungle Boy come back and win and beat him. But I think Christian Cage should pick up the win in this one to fertilize his heel character.
To be honest with you, I think a good babyface win in this match for me personally. Um, the only time I could see if they would do like have like another match at Full Gear with Christian, and have like kind of some kind of kind of either a gimmick match or something at to continue it. So I can see your point with Christian, but my heart says Jungle Boy. I think Jungle Boy's got it.
Because when they're in Canada, a lot of their Canadian wrestlers are going to wrestle like Christian Cage, Ethan Page. Brian Cage is from Canada, but of course he won't be in the
Hopefully, Evil
show.
Uno will be there because
Yeah. But yeah, that's that match. And the next match is just added this Wednesday. House of Black versus Sting, Darby, and Miro. Never thought I'd see Sting and Miro. I mean, Darby and Miro teaming up.
that was a surprise. Like don't worry, it makes perfect sense, but man, like I don't want House of Black to lose. I love Darby. I don't think Darby and Miro are going to and Sting are going to win. I think it's got to be House of Black. Just if I'm looking at patterns right, like I said, with the whole Brody King losing to Darby, Miro costing or Black's, their breaking point. I got to go with House of Black, and then I got to go with House of Black, and then have something for Miro, because I don't think Miro, Darby, and Sting losing wouldn't be a bad thing.
I got House of Black winning this.
Yeah,
I don't think they need a loss. I think this would be Sting's first loss, and I think this should be it. Have
it's
Sting
a big enough
and
match.
like just like you said, have like a Darby and Miro like not coexisting, and like have another one-on-one match between them in the future. But I'm going House of Black. I don't want to see them lose. Like they shouldn't have lost to the Dark Order.
The Dark Order, yes.
They shouldn't have lost against the Dark Order, but I could see why they're doing it now since Hangman's coming into the he's replacing 10. So I could see why they did that, but to keep the House of Black strong, I feel like they need to win this match.
They were the ones I wanted to actually have win it all, but I don't know. Like I said, it's gonna be fun to see, and House of Black all the way.
So next match is Bryan Danielson versus Chris Jericho. And this should be one of the this is Lionheart Jericho. You got different Jerichos. You got the Painmaker, you got Lionheart, you got the List Jericho, you got you got so many Jerichos. Oh, you got the Demo God, you got the Le Champion, you got all kinds of Jerichos, but we're getting the Lionheart version of Jericho. This match I don't know. I'll hear yours first.
This is just I'm just looking at it. I think it's going to be Danielson. I think Bryan Danielson is going to get the win in this one. I think he's going to tap Jericho out. Like that's really the only finish I can see, unless Jericho has some trickery with outside interference. I think it's going to lead to a brawl between the two groups. But I think during that whole mess, I think Bryan Danielson's going to take the upper hand and just tap Jericho out. So I got Jericho winning that one. Not Jericho. I got Danielson winning that one. Yeah. Jericho could take a loss to Danielson. It's not going to hurt Jericho at all. And then they could have something with JS later that night or down the road. So
yeah, I was thinking Jericho for a minute, but see, Danielson's lost quite a few matches. He won against Garcia the second time, but I think Danielson's going to make him tap out probably. I think that'll be the finish, submission. But this match should be a very good match. I don't know if these two have ever won against each other in a one-on-one match.
I don't think so, unless it was on a house show.
Maybe in WWE.
I don't have my list of Jericho book in front of me, but I don't know. I think maybe a house show somewhere, or maybe there was like a random Raw or SmackDown match, but I think this is their first actual meeting, at least on a big stage.
Yeah. This match should be one of the top matches, like for a very technical wrestling match, a very good paced match. But the next match is Swerved and Swerve in Our Glory versus the Acclaim for the AEW Tag Champion for the AEW Tag Titles. This match I got Keith Lee and Swerve winning.
Yeah, I got Swerve in Our Glory winning. I would love to see a brief run with the Acclaimed, but I
Yeah,
don't think we're gonna have Swerve in Our Glory lose just yet. I think it's still gonna be FTR that beats them, and I
yeah,
think that's when you'll have some kind of turn on each other. But I think this one's gonna be a clean Swerve in Our Glory victory. Can't wait for the rap though. The rap with
yeah,
Max Caster. I'm looking forward to, but I think Swerve in Our Glory. I think Swerve in Our Glory is going to win this match. Like
yeah.
I can't see them losing this match, especially after their first. I don't know. It's a first pay per view title match. I don't think they're going to lose,
Yeah,
but
they've
I
only
could see
had
it being a
one.
shock.
They've only had one title defense against, I believe, one against Tony Nese and Josh Woods on Rampage. Um,
Have they had another one before that?
they might have. I think maybe two. I can't remember who they went
Didn't it?
against.
Oh, wasn't it a trios match with like the Gun Club and the Acclaimed or something? It was.
Yeah,
Anyways, but yes. So Swerve in Our Glory. Yes, I think Swerve in Our Glory is going to get that one.
I think the Acclaim will end up being tag champions sometime next year. They'll
Yeah,
be
I can see next
at
year.
some point. They're going to be tag champions, but I don't think they're going to win it all out. I got Swerved and Keith Lee winning that match.
Yeah, I think with the Acclaim, that I think, like I said, you just got to build them up. Give them a couple good teams, like to have them defeat. Build them up correctly, and then because, like I said, they're hot baby faces right now. So you build them up correctly, like I said, in a year, I can see them being tag champs.
Yeah. Um, so the next match is Jade Cargill versus Athena for the TBS Women's Championship. This match, Athena,
Oh, I'm
100%.
not. Yeah, I
I,
think
I would
she better
if
win.
if Red Velvet is cleared, I would honestly have Red Velvet come and cost Jade Cargill because she's already kicked out.
Peace.
I, she's already kicked out the interim baddie, and I guess Kiera Hogan as well. So them coming to cost her.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's Athena's time. I think it should have been Statlander, but with her recent injury, I think Athena would be a good fit. She'd have a good babyface run like Cody had and Darby had, where
Yeah,
every week have a new challenger, whether it be from somebody from Japan, ROH,
anyone.
AEW, Indies, Impact. It's more. There's a lot more possibilities. Jade's like Goldberg like run, it needs to come to an end. It really
Yeah.
does. I'm tired
At
of the
this
same promos each week.
at this
She's
point,
rarely on TV. She's rarely defending the title. And
at
I
this point,
understand if this makes sense, but yeah, take it off.
at this point, I don't care who wins it. Just someone different and something new. Because Jake, it's only going to go so far with the same catchphrase every week.
Yeah.
But I believe if I was booking it, where we're doing a little booking the elite, if I was booking it, have Athena win. I don't care if it's on Dynamite, Rampage, or I would do a weekly open challenge. Like do either Dynamite or Rampage. Then it'd be someone. It could be someone from, like you said, AEW, Impact. Hey, Tenille Dashwood is a free agent. You could have her slide
That's
in there.
right. Neil is a free agent. See, that's another signing that I think would benefit AEW. But
Yeah, she was at All Out 2019. The
that
women's
is
casino.
true.
That was the only AEW appearance she's ever made.
Yeah, I would love to see. I think Tennille would be a fun addition to the roster, or
Tenille,
just one night.
Tenille Dashwood and Penelope Ford as a tag team. They both wear the sunshade. I just now realized that like they both wear the glasses.
They're both bad girls.
Um,
Ooh,
had
Lolly's on the phone.
women's trios. I don't know if no. Yeah,
Maybe
someone
a
coming.
tag title. That would be okay. But
I don't know about trios. I don't know how they. That's too many titles. Now you're creating too many.
yeah, maybe tag titles. I could see that, but I think if they're going to do something, they still need to improve that women's roster. There's a lot of talented women on there that aren't getting time to shine, and then you just have somebody that really should just be, no offense, but should just be on dark elevation. Like I said, they have a lot of talented women. Like you have Tony Storm, for Christ's sakes. You
Yeah.
gotta use her. Same thing. Look at Ruby Soho. Use Ruby. Like,
Yeah.
it frustrates me because Ruby Soho, like, she could lose and fans would still love her. So, yeah, no. I don't need to hear about random Jane that comes in because she's had like 10 matches on Dark and won, but each match has been a squash. So, yeah. Like I said, Athena's got to win it. You know, I think that'll be a big push for her and actually will prove that, hey, one great signing that they did from WWE and the indie scene before that when she was on the indies. But yeah, Athena's got to win it. I'm sorry, Jade. I love you, girl. You're my favorite bitch, but I think it's time. I think it's time you take that belt off you, have Red Velvet cause a distraction. You guys have a feud that way. That way you can still get your TV time and just figure something out. Maybe get some training in. Go model, do something.
Yeah, that's the best advice. Now training could go towards Marina Shafir, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of training. I hate I keep on talking about her like that, but
No, you're right, because those 2 weeks, man, those are a rough 2 weeks.
Yeah, those were some rough 2 weeks. Seeing she was back to back 2 weeks. That was rough. But yeah, the next match is the interim AEW Women's Championship. It should have been now, considering her timetable return. If it's 7 to 9 months, I just made this Fatal 4-Way new champ, like crown a new champion this Fatal 4-Way. But hopefully she's not out for too long. But in this match, I'm going for Toni Storm to win.
Really, like she's the only one that I can see winning it. I love Baker, but
she's really hot right now. Like she's been on TV, like probably out of this, like the last few months, she's had a lot of TV time, whether on Dynamite or Rampage. And
yeah, I think she's had the most matches, hasn't she? I think she's one of the most like on like actual TV, not just Dark and Elevation, of course. But
yeah, like she's
very consistent.
Yeah, like she's been on Rampage one week. She beat Nyla Rose. She was on Dynamite this last Wednesday.
Yeah.
Her and they've had a lot of Toni Storm's had a lot of TV time, like more than others I've had. But yeah, I got Toni Storm.
Yeah, I could say I think Toni Storm, heart and just gut feeling, just all the times I watched the wrestling pay-per-view, it makes sense for her to win it. Like maybe Baker, but I think Baker and Shida, they've had their time. They could do something different with those two women because they're both great, but I think it's got to be Toni Storm.
So all I'm going to hope for out of this is Thunder Rosa's possibly back by Full Gear, and that's when they
maybe Winter's coming. I think that would be my
that would be
drop, like my end line of the intro. If she's not ready by Winter's coming, just sorry, Thunder Rosa, we love you, but it's just business. As a wrestling fan, you unfortunately might have to just hand over the championship. It's something negative.
Yeah.
You know, you got hurt. There's nothing you could do about that, you know, and we hope speedy recovery for you because I miss having you in AEW. I miss seeing you in the ring.
Yeah, there's a lot of heat going on with that. Now, I don't want to get too much into that, but there's a lot of heat between her and Britt Baker. But I don't believe she hit in a stall for her
I don't
sake.
think so.
I do not believe that. And then she even said that don't believe everything you hear from a lot of these these unreliable news sources, really, especially the one reported about Malachi Black. Like they've never posted anything else until now.
Well, that's the thing. Is like who knows? Because that's the thing. Is like there's so much drama and issues, especially with WWE. You know, with the whole new change of that, and who knows? Like wrestling right now, it's a good time. It's also a bad time because you have all the stupid rumors and the issues and whatever the case may be. Just be like Jeff Jarrett. And was it Jeff Jarrett and Kurt Angle, where somebody slept with somebody's wife? Just push it aside. Just do business, and after that, just shake hands. You guys made a shit ton of money, and just don't worry about each other. Just be there to wrestle. Don't cause any issues, and just stay out of each other's way. You know, everybody else does it in their workplace. Don't know why anything's different in wrestling. So, sorry, but yes, Toni Storm.
Yeah, we got Tony Storm winning that match. But this match, that match should be a very good match. That fatal
Yeah.
4-way.
Mhm.
Now, the next match could possibly be the best match on the entire card. FTR and Wardlow versus Motor City Machine Guns and Jay Lethal. This is basically Team AEW versus Team TNA. If you
This is gonna be one of those ones that you don't take a pee break in the middle of the match. Make sure you use the restroom before the match. Sit down, hold on tight. I watched the
like
Motor City
just
Machine Guns over the weekend. Oh my gosh.
like
Just
just
seeing
with
them go against
FTR,
Wardlow and FTR. Oh my gosh. Like my brain is gonna be
I already know Wardlow is going to go on the top rope and do some kind of 450 splash he's done before or something.
just don't pull a Brock Lesnar. That's all I ask.
No, I
So,
remember
that was
Vince
our
McMahon.
conditioning stuff.
I remember Vince McMahon saying, "Don't you ever do that again," because he almost
Yes.
broke his neck.
Broken freaking neck. But yeah, this one, like, I don't know who's gonna win this one.
I got FTR and Wardlow since
Yeah,
Lethal beat Dax Harwood on Dynamite 2 weeks ago.
that is true. I think it has to be because Wardlow and FTR both have like some of the strongest pushes in wrestling right now. So I love the Motor City Machine Guns, and it's.
But
think
I
they're gonna
really
do-
see, but like I really see everyone winning in this match. Like everyone, like even though there's gonna be a loser, but everyone's gonna win because they're gonna put on one of the best matches on the entire card, possibly of the year. Just by FTR, like they put on so many great matches on this year, and with all the injuries they've had, still able to keep going. Especially Dax Harwood, I don't know how he's able to keep going and putting on these match of the year things that, like, they're not human. FTR, like they're on another level.
No, they're almost on the same level as like look at Arn Anderson because I don't remember seeing too many reports of Arn Anderson getting hurt back with the Four Horsemen or I like I said they are the modern day Four Horsemen.
Yeah,
So,
I think the Pinnacle was kind of that, but just had
better
5.
than yeah.
But yeah, I got FTR and Wardlow winning.
Yep. FTR Ward though. I think gut feeling says those two. Even though I'd love to see the Motor City Machine Guns win, that would be a cool surprise, but don't see it.
So I think I covered all the matches except the main event. So it's Jon Moxley, the first ever 2-time AEW World Champion, versus CM Punk. This match should be very interesting. I hope it lasts more than 3 minutes. It's gotta last more than three minutes.
Yeah,
this time,
after what happened on
pay-per-view.
Like after like his title, his title loss, and then having that huge promo last night with Ace, like it's got to be probably close to 60 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
Like I can see it going that long, or at least 15, 20 minutes, just killer banger. And I think Punk's gonna go over clean.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking he's gonna be the second 2-time world champion. And hopefully, just hopefully, at the end, CM Punk gets his hand raised. MJF comes through the crowd, attacks CM Punk, and the crowd goes crazy.
Yeah. I can see that happening.
And then the best part about it would be if they could get Tony Khan to come out and try to like you don't work here anymore, and just start like a real angle type thing.
Bring it, yeah. Be a little more. It definitely adds some realism to it. So
yeah, because
I think that's why a lot of people are going to watch that match. I think it's me more like I love Punk and Moxley, but there's got to be eyes on it just to make sure, just to see if MJF is coming back.
Yeah. This match I got CM Punk. Moxley would have the shortest AEW World Title reign, which is completely fine because I'd rather see Punk win it back and have a longer. But even Punk said that he didn't want to have a long reign as champion because original plans were for him to lose to original plan was supposed to be him lose to MJF at All Out. I don't know how true that is, but
Yeah, I think I think it's got to be next pay per view that Punk loses it, or even Grand Slam to MJF. Like that's really the
Yeah.
only logical aspect I can see. But then again, we said the same thing at Forbidden Door, or was it Forbidden Door?
Yeah.
Or something with FTR that we said the same thing for. It's got to be something with FTR, and then just kind of disappointed us a little bit. So, yeah, like I said, I think Punk's got this one. You know, it's gonna be a feel good story after that loss. They could use it in a good video package. He could turn heel on the fans if he wanted to. There's many possibilities what's gonna happen with this match. I don't think it's gonna be match tonight though, but I think it's gonna be a solid match. I think it'll be worth the pay per view buy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all the All Out matches that's been announced. There might be one more buy-in match, make it 4. I don't know.
Yeah, but we've covered the main card and the big matches on the
Yeah,
buy-ins. So I think we'll be fine. Or
yeah,
the
that
hour.
like that's probably the set. I don't think they're gonna. They may announce one more match, but that's the set card, and that's
Yeah.
see 9, 12 matches right there.
You are
So
so lucky, man. You are getting your money's worth
with
for sure.
5 hours probably of. Hey, it's AEW. I'll sit there for 5 hours, and 5 hours for me will probably last a few minutes. Like for me, enjoying it will
Yeah.
outlast. Will go by fast.
What I would do is I would stop by Lowe's or somewhere and get like a clear plastic tube and rig something up just so you make sure you don't miss any moment in the, any great moments.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I'm gonna go through some of the comments real quick. I didn't.
Yeah. So let's go
Thanks
to
for
the
watching,
comment
Corey.
section.
Eddie Boston, big cast, waste of a sign, in my opinion.
He's not officially signed though. That's the thing.
Yeah, he hasn't. He hasn't had an all elite. He's all elite graphic. So as far as right now, he's not all elite.
Well,
But he will be on. He will be on there some because they got some kind of feud now with what's his name's.
That one manager, I can't remember his name. Is that?
Yeah.
It's cards. Yeah.
So he'll be back on there, but he's not all elite, so he's not a signing yet.
As of right now, but things could change.
Punk versus Joe be amazing. Yeah.
Yes.
Their matches in ROH were very, very good. Tony Storm versus Shida would be good. Yeah, that would be a good match for the women's title. I think the Rose is.
Yep, same here.
I hope she's
that one
back soon. Yeah, I think a lot of people.
Well, that's like my whole philosophy. I posted on Twitter. So I posted this like about a couple weeks back. It was just we need to stay off the dirt sheets. That's the best way to enjoy wrestling. Stay off the dirt sheets. Every time you see it on Facebook, just keep scrolling unless it's like positive that's going on in the wrestling community, no matter what show you like to watch. But yeah, this drama needs to stop. Politics, drama, it just needs to stop because we're not wrestling fans, we're wrestling trolls at this point.
Hey, like MJF said that we're not. He said you're not wrestling fans. You're uneducated marks.
Yes. Well, no, that's the thing. That's I will admit there's times like I'm Mark, but like I said, we think we know just because of everything that's came out the last since the curtain call incident and the steroid trial. We think we know, but they're like Billy, Billy Ray says, we don't know. At this point, we are fans or we're marks.
Yeah, like no one knows. Like no one's actually been. Like no one was there. Like to be there and see it's one thing, but like there's probably stuff said like with Cody leaving that we don't even know, and probably we'll never know.
Which is probably for the better for both Cody and Tony. That's kind of the way I looked at it because there's no hard feelings between the two of them, and heck, they were at Sammy Guevara's wedding, so
yeah.
Like
I don't want it to come out anyways because that's the last thing.
Yeah,
wrestling world is something more to buzz about. Don't count on it, but
don't count on it. But if it does happen, I'll be freaking out.
Yeah, I've been saying that triple threat will be a pay-per-view worthy main event probably.
Would you do it at Full Gear though, or would you do it at the Grand Slam? Because I feel like Grand Slam would be.
See, we're in September, August. November.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a big title match before Full Gear. I don't know. It's gotta be like there's gonna be a world title defense at Dynamite Grand Slam.
Yeah.
Now whether they do this triple threat match, that could possibly be at Full Gear. Or they could do it at Dynamite Grand Slam, or it could be the reverse. You never know.
It could go either way. So, but hopefully we'll see that triple threat match hopefully soon. If not, hopefully at least MJF and Punk. So,
yeah.
All right.
But yeah, that was pretty much it for our All Out predictions. We'll be back. Well, the All Elite Zone will be back tomorrow for Rampage. I won't be on here. Aiden will be taking over. I'm pretty sure Mr. Jacobs will be on and a few others. But I'll be back next week. I said I'll be at Rampage, FanFest, and All Out. I'll be at all that.
Lucky.
So, yeah, definitely check out the All Elite Zone social media accounts in the description below: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Spotify. I just uploaded at least 2 or 3 new Spotify listenings. So definitely go check that out. Definitely check out the Facebook and Twitter to see all of our special guest announcements and all that. But yeah, we'll see you guys, or the All Elite Zone. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, y'all. Take care. Thanks for watching.